The DND and the AFP appears to have learned from the past mistakes in implementing the AFP modernization program, and has made huge calibration on the Re-Horizon 3 phase of the RAFP-MP. One of the biggest mistakes that is also one of the reasons why implementation of acquisition projects was slow was due to incorrect budgeting. In the old AFP-MP as well as the Horizons 1 and 2 phases of the RAFP-MP, the technical working groups have always underestimated the budget needed. We have talked to many people involved in defense projects over the past 10 years, and in general, there was an admission that they did not factor in inflation, influx in PHP equals USD equals Euro potential price increase, as well as did not include related support systems, ammunition, basing and other factors. While not all projects under Re-Horizon 3 appear to follow this, Max Defense Philippines believes that majority of the upcoming acquisition projects did. We have reasons to believe that should the AFP be able to bring down costs of projects, they could recapitalize the excess funds to either procure additional units of the same project or reuse it for other projects. One such example where this was made when the Philippine Army Philippine Marines awarded a contract to Remington Defense to supply 629 units of R4A3 rifle. The excess budget was large enough to allow a follow-on order of 23,622 units using the savings generated from the original contract. See first photo for reference. This was also done recently with a contract to procure T4 rifles from Brazil's Taurus Armas, as the savings generated was huge enough for follow-on orders to be made. One of the Re-Horizon 3 projects that have already been announced both by Max Defense PH and by the AFP includes the acquisition of 6 more anti-submarine warfare helicopters for the Philippine Navy. Back in 2016, the DND paid PHP 5,362,762,748, approximately $115,576,783 United States dollars at $1 equals PHP 46.40 for 2 helicopters, or $57,788,391 United States dollars per helicopter. Now the budget allocated by the DND and PN for new helicopters is more than $120 million per helicopter, although this includes missiles, torpedoes and a more comprehensive ILS package. Still, Max Defense Philippines believes that the allocated budget is too high, and a savings is expected to be generated that would allow DND to either procure up to 4 more helicopters of the same kind, or use the budget elsewhere to fund projects that fail to get into the Re-Horizon 3 shopping list. AW159 Wildcat. This will perfectly complement the new Corvette's air assets, enhancing the Corvette's overall ASW capabilities. Imagine this Wildcat speed and submarine detection sonar coordinating with the Corvette's hull and towed array sonar. This is the dream team. Not only that, helicopters can also help in Horizon, targeting expanding the detection range of ships and utilizing powerful anti-ship missiles. Talking about firepower now, here's an interesting change from the Philippine Navy also receiving an offer for the Sikorsky MH-60R Romeo Seahawk from the United States. This is a larger and more capable helicopter, but it has its advantages. The 159 Wildcat has the advantage of parity and is more budget-friendly, which is very important for those short on cash. The Philippine Navy sometimes excels in practicality, even though the United States has retired several MH-60R Seahawk helicopters. However, the AW159 Wildcat remains one of the most capable naval combat helicopters in the world that is familiar to the Philippine Navy. The Philippine Navy has no doubts about its helicopter capabilities, as they currently have 2 AW159 Wildcat fleets, so using the same model makes perfect sense for consistency and practicality. This helicopter will be a game changer, providing wider capabilities within the range of the new warship. It's not just about ASW, and the ASU mission can handle utilitarian tasks too. The current AW159 Wildcat is shaking it up with the current BRP Antonio Luna FF-150 frigate used by the Philippine Navy. Max Defense Philippines has found many other projects in the procurement list that could generate a lot of savings, as we do not expect prices of weapon systems to double in a span of less than 10 years. Looking at it a less optimistic way, the larger than usual budget might be used by the DND and AFP as a buffer in case the national government asks for a budget reduction due to lack of available funding or to trim down cost. The AFP can simply trim down the cost down to a more realistic amount.